Not black shoes, not black bags, but black owned brands. Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. It is officially February and it's all black everything. Not black shoes, not black bags, but black owned brands. Okay, so normally around this time of year I do a black owned brands wish list video. I'm going to be renaming it and just going to be talking about black owned brands in general. I feel like it has changed and morphed into not only a wish list but also brands that I want to put on your radar, that I have on my radar, that I want to highlight just for the month of February for Black History Month, because I feel like many small businesses do, they don't get that much exposure and so forth like that. I do try to tailor as well most of my content towards black owned things, and that will be coming as well along with other things. But yes, this video is tailored to black owned brands. Now I have a good amount for you. Like I have a good list, but I'm going to start off with what you guys like the most, which is bags. Let's talk about the first one that has been on my radar ever since I saw it, and it's quite recently, and that is Pierre Labourdé. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly because this is a Haitian American brand. I came across them from a news article from Spectrum News, NY1, and I watched the clip from it and also read it in its entirety. Then of course I went to the website. The owner's name is Francis Pierre Labourdé. He is a Haitian born, he's Haitian born, and he received his education from Fashion Institute of Technology in New York, graduating with a BFA in fashion design. He said he has taken his love for fashion and skill for technical detailing to create a unique line of handbags that personifies the essence of individuality and superb craftsmanship by creating the Pierre Labourdé handbag collection. Now, if you go onto their website, you will have nothing to shop. You literally have to put your email down on a wait list, and when everything gets available or whatever is available, because you don't really know, you will get the notification. So I will link the article down below, and definitely check them out on Instagram because they are there. I have my eyes on about 3 bags, and why there isn't anything on their website is because they don't want to mass produce whatsoever. It is only one person, which is Francis Pierre Labourdé, only making the bags handcrafted by himself, leather, cowhide, pony hair, whatever may have you, calf hair. You are going to get a lot of color, a lot of handcrafted materials and items that I feel like you're not going to get anywhere else. Now, why I want pieces of his bags is because of what I saw not only on the clip but on Instagram, and I want something remotely close to it. So we'll see what comes available when I get my notification, but you should be seeing some things on the screen. So I have my eyes on 3 bags, as I said, and you're going to be seeing a variation of them on the screen, but honestly I don't know for sure if I'm going to see any of them when I get my notification. So I'm crossing my fingers. I like the little mini top handle type of situation where it's the lobster clasp, where you see many people hold like a top handle, or you can unclasp it and wear it as like a crossbody bag or so forth, or shoulder carry. I think it's really, really cute. If you guys don't remember my trip to the outlets last year, I saw something close to that in Furla, and I just wasn't completely moved to get it. I love the colorways and the expression and everything from that brand, and I really would want it in that design. They also have like a small snakeskin one that is a little bit more of like a clutch type of situation. I really do like it. I don't know what in the world that would fit right now, and I feel like I need to see more pictures of it because everything I see is in video format, but I love the studs on it. I love the ring that it has. Like, it's really, really cute. And I want the long big mama. They have this east-west version of that clasp top handle version, but that one you can actually put over your shoulder as like a hobo, but it's very exaggerated because it's east to west, and I'm not sure how much you can fit in there that will keep that shape, because I want that triangular shape. Well, not even triangular, more diamond shape in a sense, right? So yes, that is Pierre Laberday. They only one person making the bags, handmade. He does not want to manufacture or grow, so that's why it is as a waitlist situation, and as he accumulates, you get the notification and you shop. Okay, so that's how it goes. Okay, so next on the list is Merway. So Merway does mainly bags, okay, but they also do like accessories and so forth. But let's talk about the bags. Now the bags, their main seller, or popular bag I should say, is the Nini bag. And the Nini bag, or in general, their bags come mainly in vegan leather, but you can find some calf leather or genuine leather options. Okay, now the Nini bag is a typical top handle trapezoidal bag, and it has the M logo up front. Now the logo can be in gold, brassy gold kind of hardware, or silver hardware, so you do get the choice of both, but it comes in a plethora of colors. Okay, so you definitely will not be spoiled for choice here. You also have the shade tote, and it comes in different sizes, not mainly a lot of colors, but more so different sizes. They have this joystick bag, and I feel like that's the one that they promote a lot. I think they have revamped that style recently, calling the joystick 2.0 bag, and I do like the 2.0 bag a lot more than the regular one, because it's just the thick handles were just a bit too much for me, and the logo placement, I know it's a lot extra in the 2.0, but I actually like that about it. This bag kind of gave me a little bit of Dior saddlebag vibes. Not that it looks like a saddlebag at all, because it's not. It is a shoulder style bag. I guess it's just irregular shape. There's not much bags out there that have an irregular shape. Okay, so I guess that's why it reminded me of the Dior saddle bag and that funkiness that it has and so forth. But I prefer, as I said, the 2.0 over the regular version, but you do have choices of either. Okay, they also have the Gabby mini bag. That one is another shoulder style bag. Sorry for the noise outside. That one is another shoulder style bag, you know, simple, a little bit of east-west vibes to me, but it's cute nonetheless. Okay, and that also does come in a plethora of colors as well. You have the mini tote with the crossbody strap, which I think is super, super cute. You also have the Momo bag, which gives me Kelly vibes. Okay, it doesn't have any sangles or any straps in the front like, you know, a lot of influenced bags by the Kelly are. However, it has just a flap in the front where it has the Merway brand just in foiled letters, and they don't have many colors of it, but it's more on the neutral side. So you have this soft pink color, a black color which they call midnight, and a caramel brown color, which are really pretty. Okay, if that's definitely something, if you like a workhorse, something to go to work in, you want something a little bit more streamlined, polished, no big logo like the Momo bag has, sorry, the Nini bag has, yeah, this is definitely a little bit more up your alley. The shade tote also comes in this green color and like a beige color as well. And so now you have this Merway bag, which is the only crossbody bag that they have that is strictly that. Like, it's not something that you can from the pictures, you cannot remove those straps and convert it to something else. Okay, so far it's only in the red color. Okay, you have the regular Gabby bag, not the mini. with the same M logo on it, which is very, very pretty. The Momo does come in a red color and this electric blue to kind of spice it up a little bit. And the charm bag. Now, the charm bag seems to mainly come in leather in comparison to others where it may flip-flop depending on the color or the size. The charm bag is a dedicated shoulder carry with a good amount of room in there. It does have a good amount of hardware as well on the straps and in the front. And I don't believe it has any dividers, but I can't really tell from the pictures, but it may or may not have dividers in there. The logo, I think, is what draws me mostly to this brand. I really like how they incorporated the M in their logo designs, or their designs in general. I think that's why I like the knee bag a lot. I do like the M on there. I just wish there was more leather options. The mini Gabby bag, not the regular size, does appeal to me. But I feel like I have so many shoulder bags. I would rather have it in leather than vegan leather. Now the joystick is appealing as well. It doesn't really come in leather options that much as either, but I don't know if that irregular shape is all up my alley or it's just something that I like to look at. The joystick, if I remember correctly, is kind of, or at least to me, it looks like a game console. And I don't know if that's where the joystick name came from, but that's what it kind of gives me the vibe of. And how it's marketed and so forth like that is marketed to a little bit of a younger vibe, you know, funky, edgy type of look and so forth like that. So I do like the fact that it has some quirkiness and it has some streamed lines in terms of their designs. It's not all over the edge with their, you know, designs and so forth like that. You do have something that's sleek, you can wear every day and things of that nature. So next I want to talk to you about NDG Paris. Now I've also came across NDG Paris before. However, I thought they were mainly vegan leather, but it seems it's not. And there's this bag that they have. It's a mini Boston shaped type of bag that is really up my alley, but it is sold out. No worries. I will wait and hope maybe my feelings may change. But this bag is, yes, this bag is called the Nano Daily Toast Paisley. And this is made from premium brown genuine leather, okay? Now this has their signature engraved paisley designed all throughout with gold tone hardware, signature hardware on there as well. Okay, it does have on the tag at the bottom NDG engraved in the hardware as well, and that's literally all the branding that you have. It is a mini bag, which is cute enough, and it says it can hold your smartphone, and from the looks of it, it's like a typical mini Boston bag type of shape. It's going to hold your necessities and it'll be a fun carry to have out. It is this beautiful dark chocolate color, and yes, they do have it in bigger sizes, yes, but no, I like it in this size. It's kind of grungy. It has that worn look to it. I know a lot of brands are trying to do that worn look, and I feel like not every brand can pull it off right. But I don't know what they did to get this grunged look, okay? I don't know if it was the leather choices. What they did it. They did a good job. Alrighty, so before I get into other fashion related stuff, I did want to talk about a little bit of like health and wellness that are coming out in some black owned brands that I have tried that I definitely would highly recommend, okay? And I think it's worth mentioning, okay? First one of them, you probably have seen many different advertisements of them, which is Black Girl Vitamins, okay? I even have one right here on my dresser. So yeah, I've tried their collagen gummies, and now I'm trying their PCOS relief gummies as well, and I do recommend them highly. I even decided not to get the gummies and do the collagen powder, because when I make my smoothies, I just feel like it'll be like a good combination because I already have the protein powder and everything. Just put everything all in one, right? So yes, I highly recommend them. I have not gotten a negative reaction from anything. If anything, I've seen positive things from them, and I would recommend. Okay, definitely, with anything, always talk to your doctor if you're skeptical or you want to make sure that you're making the right choices for yourself. Yeah, I do highly recommend them, and it's worth looking into. Right, next one is CGI, which is Cardinal Green. I don't know what the I stands for actually, but I get my sea moss from them. Okay, and what I love about them, they make it once you order it, so you're getting something completely fresh. You're not getting any preservatives in your sea moss gel. It's not gummies, it's not pills, it's not any of that. I have not tried any other flavor because I stuck with the first one that I got and I love it, which is the wild berry, and it is literally sea moss with whatever you want in there. They have pineapple, they have green apple, they have, different kind of flavors, and I just like the wild berry, which is like the raspberries and strawberries and blueberries. I want that in mine. I take a teaspoon every day and I'm good to go. It definitely has helped with certain minerals that I have been lacking in of late. I've had to stop ignoring certain things personally within myself, and I was just deficient with a lot of stuff. I was severely vitamin D deficient, and I'm still getting better with that, and I have a lot of other things that I'm working on, that I don't have any limitations of what I could eat really. I mean, I am allergic with stuff, but it's not like I don't eat meat or I don't eat whatever the case may be. I don't have any restrictions, but I'm not getting certain nutrients as I should. And so, sea moss has definitely been helping, and that brand I really do like. They ship it priority, so you get it within a day or two after it is made. Obviously, it does take some time for your order to get completed, but once it's made, it gets shipped directly to you expeditiously within 1 to 2 days. Alrighty, so now we're going to get into my new love of late, which is fragrances, because apparently there's a lot of black owned brands that have been doing their thing. And just giving you a little heads up, I bought some stuff, so you're going to get some reviews heavily. Okay, so Marley perfume. Now, this is not Parfums de Marley and all that stuff. This is not a European brand. We're talking about the Bob Marley foundation. Okay, if you guys don't know, I am of Jamaican descent, so this one kind of hits home a little bit, closer to home. Now, he's not here with us, but he does have a family and a foundation, and one of the daughters, Cedelia Marley, if I'm remembering correctly, is the person spearheading this fragrance venture. They only have about 6 to 7 cents, if memory serves me correct. I currently do not have my box with me because I did get my travel set, but I brought it at work so people can sniff it and experience it just as well as me, and see everybody's opinions. But they all have their own different vibes, and they're all named after something related to Bob Marley music, lifestyle, all of that incorporated, right? I will definitely be making my review on those scents, so please stay tuned. But if you are interested, I will be linking the website down below so you can look into it a bit further, and everything that the notes, they do highlight who the perfumers are in there as well. And I do like that they do highlight some Caribbean notes, some Caribbean fruits and things of that nature that you don't really see in mainstream. So it has a little bit of different nuances. Sorry about that, I lost battery for a second, but I'm back at it. But yes, for the Marley fragrances, it does have a West Indian influence in the notes, which is very different from mainstream perfumes, which I was very eager to see. And they're all unisex, so that's always been a challenge for me, no matter what brand it is, because some, even though they say unisex, to me, some lean more masculine, some lean more feminine. Very rarely is a fragrance house able to pull it that is really smack dab in the middle, that I feel like literally anyone could wear it, right? So as I said, the review is coming soon, but yes, Marley Fragrances is definitely on my radar, and if you're interested, the link for them would be down below. Next is Mystery Modern Mark. This is another fragrance house done by Dan Mark, that is the owner. I came across this fragrance house from Monroe Steele. She was talking about them in one of her videos and saying it was a black owned company, and I was like, oh, I have to go check them out. I have not bought anything from this brand yet. They seem to be a European black owned brand, and because most of all of their products are in pounds, not in dollars, and I believe almost everything from them is also unisex as well. So yes, on the website it doesn't give you much as to who Dan Mark is as a person or anything of that nature. They seem to be located within the Netherlands, so that is definitely different for sure. They do have a discovery kit, but they do have a discovery set on their website, which is a 2 ml vial of 10 fragrances, which I believe currently at the moment they have only 10, which is about 90 pounds. I have no clue what that is in dollars whatsoever. But for me to go for it, I'm going to have to try the discovery set first to see if any of them appeal to me for sure, because they also don't have travel sizes, so I'm kind of forced to. All right, another fragrance brand is called Harlem Perfume Company. They also have a candle making company as well, but they have separate websites for that. And I had come across this perfume from one of the fragrance channels that I watch frequently, and this is also located in Sephora, so they're a little bit more well established than some that I've spoken about already. Now, I have my antenna up no matter what brand it is when it comes to unisex. And it seems like most of the black owned brands do mainly unisex fragrances. However, I got my discovery set, okay? And let me tell you, because I don't want to ruin it because there's a review coming, I already have my eye on getting more because I like it, okay? I like it, okay? In comparison to like the Marley fragrances, this one is it, okay? Granted, the discovery set that I got is 2 ml, so the Marley one was travel sizes, so I got my 10 or 15 ml already. But I'm sorry, I kind of want the big bottle, but I'm like, Deandra, put the brakes on it. Get the travel size first. Plus, you don't have any room on your tray, so you got it. So I'm all this to say, I even brought this to work as well to have others smell it, you know, just to spread the cheer and all that stuff. They've gotten mixed reviews. Some people like it like me and some people don't. It's really, really weird because these are unisex scents. So on your skin and so forth, some things may lean more masculine on you. Some things may lean more feminine on you. And as you guys know, fragrances are subjective, you know? Everybody's body's chemistry is different and all that stuff. So it's just like, it is going to be subjective and we're all going to have different feelings. But when I tell you, I was mesmerized. I got it. I did it on the paper at home and I was like, ooh, these are good. The dry down is what got me. I was like, okay, I need to try them on my skin. And I got even more mesmerized of how these smell. And I was like, oh my God, I want to wear these tomorrow to work. But I was like, no, I want to share it first, you know, because I need to spread my influence. So yes, you guys will be getting a review on Harlem Perfume Company, and maybe a purchase may have been made in between that time. I don't know, because I'm really considering. Okay, alrighty, so the next one will be Chris Collins. This is another one that I've been hearing from multiple YouTubers in the fragrance community that have spoken very highly of Chris Collins's perfumes. This is also another company that you can find in Sephora. However, I did buy from this company, and almost everything that I bought, I did not buy from any third-party retailer. I bought directly from the brand. So sometimes the discovery set wasn't on the other websites, and plus I wanted to see what else they had to offer. Sometimes you're not seeing everything on these other third-party, I call them retailers, like Sephora or something like that, or Macy's or whatever may have you, wherever you're looking. They may have a selection. So I wanted to see all that they had to offer and make my choices from that. This is also another one that is unisex, okay? It has not come yet. It has not, but guess what? I'm not going to complain because I have bought a good amount of things. You guys, I've been bad with documenting and showing it to you, but I've bought some stuff, mainly shoes, but we're getting off topic right now. But yeah, and fragrances is one of them, and Chris Collins has not come yet. So if memory serves me correct, the owner is Chris Collins. Chris Collins, it does say, was from Harlem. He moved to Harlem, and he realized that it was a place with rich culture, history, and Black excellence, and that's where he started his career in fashion. Harlem became the canvas for his evolution as a creative force. He traveled the world working as a model. Chris soaked in the richness of global culture, from the vibrant streets of Paris to the elegance of Milan, but what stood out to him most was how fragrance could evoke emotions, and tell stories in ways nothing else could. So that's where he started his line. The bottles do look nice online. I can't wait to get my own. He does have a good amount of fragrances, I'm not going to lie, and he doesn't have, well, at the current moment, the discovery set was not available. So I got a whole bunch of different separate sets and got what else wasn't available separately in travel sizes. So yes, Chris Collins is definitely highly acclaimed, one of the highly acclaimed that I've know of Black owned fragrances in the community. I feel like the top three, I'll save that for another video. I feel like Chris Collins is one of the top three, or one of the top critically acclaimed Black owned fragrance companies currently at the time, and I can't wait to get my nose on it for sure. So hopefully my package comes here safely, because I can't wait for it too. Okay, alrighty, let's talk about another love of mine, which is sunglasses. As you guys know, last year I delved deep into Lorbe. Okay, if you want to go and see my Lorbe collection, I think I did one last year. And if you don't know who Lorbe is a Black owned company. Okay, and oh, I did a sunglasses collection video, and I did a Lorbe as well. So yes, go and watch it. I have about probably 6, maybe more, because I went crazy last year, and I know she came out with like 1 or 2 more sunglasses. I feel like nothing else would fit my face. But this year I have been looking heavily into mainly 2 different brands: Elisa Johnson, another Black owned brand, and 12 p.m. Okay, I feel like I'm missing one more, but it's escaping me at this point in time. Elisa Johnson has I would say simple, classic designs, but a lot of them have tinted lens, and I would say 12 p.m. does too. And if anything I've learned from my Lorbe and even my collection as a whole, I like a tinted lens. I don't have much. I have gradient lenses and different exaggerations, more circular. I have a good collection, don't get me wrong, but a tinted lens with a regular frame, whether metallic or a colored, it works on me very well. And I feel, especially for the aviator type of style, which I don't have much in my collection, I have a couple from that brand. Actually, really and truly, I have just one style of aviators, only one, and all the rest are not aviators, but it's from that brand, but it has like a gradient lens and a metallic frame. Okay, and it looks great on me. I don't have much tinted, but I have some from Lorbe that looks really nice on me, and I want to explore it a little bit more because it's not a gradient, it's not changing in that way, but it's different. It's different for sure. So and I feel like Elisa Johnson and 12 p.m. do that a lot, and I'm really curious as to how that would work on my face. So I have been mulling over them both in a sense. I don't know, I would recommend them highly. I think a lot of people love them. 12 p.m. is a bit newer, but Elisa Johnson has been on the radar for a while and has been doing very well. Okay, so yes, those are the two sunglasses that are on my radar, that are sunglasses companies that are on my radar that I highly am going to be into this year. But I do feel like I am running out of space for my sunglasses, so I need to figure out that first before I buy anything. And yes, that concludes this video. A little bit of bags, a little bit of perfume, and a little bit of sunglasses, accessories overload. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely different. I cannot wait until I get my email notification for Pierre Laberday. I want that shoulder bag carry and that snakeskin one with the studs. And the pony hair one, because I know the top handle, I'm going to want a pony hair for sure. I'm not going to want a regular leather one. Nope, that's not for me. But yeah, I can't wait for that for sure. Out of all the bag ones that I showed you or talked about, that's the one that I can't wait for. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to engage and talk in the comments if you hear about any other Black owned brands. If you are curious of all the brands that I spoke about in the past, I believe I have a Black owned or just a series on my channel now, so you can see all of the bags, or not only bags, or companies I've ever reviewed or talked about on my channel, whether in the month of February for Black History Month or not. I have like a whole series, so you can go and binge and watch them as well. I'll try to link that down below if I can figure out how to do a series link. But yeah, that's also there if you're curious and want to binge watch on that as well. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, and as always, have a good one. Bye.